Morning, guys. It's Monday. 21 orders, $959. eBay still got me bent over a barrel. Give me just a minute. I'll get set up and be right back with you. Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. I am the fast-talking flipper. Angie is my better half. It's a normal week. We're back out of the summer semester. I teach at a local college, and it made this summer semester extremely difficult because I had to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to pull orders on Mondays. Today, it's only 9 o'clock. It's a wonderful morning. Angie's in dealing with our elderly aunt that we take care of, and I'm out here pulling orders, getting them ready to ship. I have 21 of them today. Pretty good weekend. But we are resellers. We buy locally. We buy from yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores. You name it, we'll buy from it, and we sell somewhere else for more. Mainly eBay. Pretty straightforward what we do. This video today is showcasing what we did over the weekend. We just do this part-time. Just part-time. We're not full-time into this, so we're not out here 8 hours a day. You can see we have a setup that would be conducive to doing this 8 hours a day. It's a wreck right now because we've been blowing things up and trying to sort through stuff. We just had a yard sale over the weekend. That was fun. Our first reseller yard sale, you know, we kind of have a threshold of about $10. We don't like to list anything below $10. Do we have stuff, and did I sell stuff over the weekend that was less than $10? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, especially if it takes, you know, a little bit of work to figure out what it's worth, and then you get to the point and you're like, damn it, this thing's only worth $8.99. I'm still going to list it, you know. But if I can just jump right off rip and be like, oh, that's a $6 piece. No, I'm not going to list it. I'm going to throw it in the yard sale. So we had a whole bunch of stuff. We had 40 or 50 people show up for that. It was pretty darn good. Made a few $100s. I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of 500. Had some car part sales over the weekend, so that was good as well. Probably about $250 worth of local car part sales. Maybe a touch more. I can't remember just exactly. But today we have 21 orders that I have to pull. Got quite a bit. 21 for, excuse me, I said $959 earlier. It's $939. $939 and some change. Of course, that's with all your shipping and everything built in. So, you know, a decent weekend. Pretty solid for numbers. I like those kind of numbers. I would love to see the total sales, you know, price go a little higher than what it was, but I'll be okay with it. Our first one that's going out of here is Dragon Ball Z. It says Media 5, but it's just in a blank disc. We sell a ton of video games. We still do, and we try to pick them up just like any other reseller. Man, I love these. Dragon Ball Z. I think that's it. I think that's it right there on top. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Whatever it is, it's number 2, but it's a Dragon Ball Z game. That's it. Teriyaki. Tenkaichi. Yep, that's it. $29.99 for just that loose disc. Woo! That's a good one there. I like those. I got a whole bunch of our 31 stuff. We bought at one of the yard sales. Shockingly, it was at a trailer park that we went to, and I bought a bunch of 31 stuff, brand new in a package. Got a whole bin of it for $50. I had it in a video a while back, and we got it listed, got it all listed. It was a pretty good buy. I got a little worried because after listing it for like a week and a half, we hadn't sold anything. And then suddenly over this weekend, stuff just started coming off the shelf. So I've got 3 or 4 31 sales in here. I'm going to go ahead and pull these all right now just because the bin is up top and I'm going to have to put the camera down. And I'd rather than do that 17 times, I'm just going to do it all right now. Give me just a second.
1 hour later.
All right, guys, I'm back. That was fun. I had to pull 4 of them is what it looks like. Pretty happy about that because I looked at the prices and they did pretty darn good. So here they are, all 4 of them. They didn't sell in necessarily this order, but this is how I laid them out. So this one here is a catch-all bin, $9.99 plus shipping. These are going to be easy to ship. I'll show you what my plan is to get these out of here. Just find a box. You don't necessarily have to make a box. Put them in a box like this. Look at that. That will slide right in there, I think.
Daddy, no.
Yeah. Just the pop open, and it will slide right in. You might need to take 2 of these and Frankenbox it, but if you do, not a big deal. It's super easy to do. And it might need to bend a little Might need to manipulate things. And it may not work with this particular box. I don't know. I might have to get a bigger one, but you see what the idea is. Yeah, it's not going to work with this particular box. Well, maybe it will. I think I would be comfortable with it coming or going out like that. Nah, maybe not. Just because that's a more rigid box. But you see what the idea is right there. I'm going to find a box that will slide into. It doesn't need to be perfectly sealed in that. It's just, you know, or perfectly width-wise in that. It can just, as long as it fits in there. But it doesn't have to be big. Just tape these in shut. Get you a shipping label on it. And call her good. Send her out of here. But that one, $9.99 plus shipping. Next one here is a thermal tote. It's a lunch bag, $19.99 plus shipping. The next one is a suit bag, $29.99 plus shipping. And my big boy right there, the large utility cargo tote, $59.99 plus shipping. So I got 30, 60, and 60. I got 120 in sales from my bin. We're in the profit. We're in the profit. Yay! Probably have 10 or 15 more bags still to sell in there. Talk about I don't sell stuff under $10 and the very next thing. I don't like it. That one I said was $29.99. This one here is actually $34.99. So yay. Angie loves it when I screw things up and she has to put little things over my head. Next one is Moto Racer Sony PlayStation 1. I talked to this guy on eBay. He sent me a message, said, hey, when you shipping my crap? And I said, well, you see about that, sir. Moto Racer, he sent it, he bought early on Friday, so I understand his, his excitement to get it. And I said, hey, I'll have that shipped out on Monday when I do my pool video. And he's like, oh, you do YouTube videos. What's your channel? And we had a little conversation. So if you're on here, there's your item. Thank you for purchasing. I would say that would be my first viewer sale, but that's actually my first sale converted to a viewer, I think. I don't know. We need to start putting stuff in the packages. That one sold for $4.99 plus shipping. He's collecting all of the old PS1 games. Is what he's after. Next one, Zoo Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon 2 in our smalls. Great. No. Here we go. Look at that. Two of them. Zoo Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon 2 for the DS, $19.99 plus shipping going out of here. That's an easy shipper. Some of this stuff, like this very next one, Q1 is where I'm going. Copperhead ship. Gonna go get this guy. Got this at the 127 sale, and Q1 means it's up top. There it is. Ta-da! Look at that big son of a gun. It looked to be new in the package. I think we got it at a rummage sale at the 127 yard sale, and they just said name your price, and we made a big old group of crap and said, you know, $30 maybe. Can't remember what we gave for it, but total I would assign no more than $5 to that. No more than $5. I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have given more than that for it, but it sold fairly quickly because 127 was just 2 weeks ago, and it sold very quickly for $49.99 plus shipping going out of here. Big box, so it's not going to be fun to ship, but you know, for the profit, that's okay. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure PS2 game that is on Media 3. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. It sounds like a weird titled game. I don't know. Test drive. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. I am not seeing it. Well, it's because it blended in. That's an odd one. A Disney skateboarding themed game? Okay, well, that explains it, because it sold for $24.99 plus shipping. No idea where we got it. We get so many video game lots. Not so many, but we do get quite a few video game lots that they just, you know, I can't remember where they all come from, especially the weird lower dollar ones there. Next one, Snap-on Tools, volt tester, circuit tester. G2 is where this is. I think we sold 2 of these. So I'm going to grab 2 of them and act like I sold 2 of them. pretty sure I sold 2 of them. There's one. Sticking up out the box. It says we got 1 left, so yeah, I did sell 2. Right there. Right there, right there, right there. Got 2 of them. I'm going to put them to the side. 1 to the side and 1 right now because this one sold now. The other one sells later. Good little pickup. If you see these kind of things out and about, especially if they're new in the package, $79.99. The reason it's so expensive is because it's Snap-on. Snap-on is a high-end name brand tool kit or tool manufacturer. So that one sold for that. Next one is Safari Electronics. Ooh, we bought this up in Andover, Ohio when we were up there. Does it say G4? I didn't pay attention. It did. There it is. Bought it up in Andover, Ohio at a thrift store that everything was ridiculously priced. And they missed this one. They missed this one. They had it on the shelf. $5 maybe? Maybe $5? Maybe not even that. I don't know. It appeared new in the package. It's definitely old. You know, probably 70s is my guess. Maybe 80s. I can't remember. But it's old. It took a couple months, but it sold $49.99 plus shipping. So that's another good one there. I just got this last week. I had a killer pickup. Man, oh man, oh man. This is WarioWare. Groove, I think, is what it's called. Let's see it. It's a rather unique looking Smooth Moves. That's what it is. Smooth Moves. WarioWare for the Wii. Smooth Moves, $14.99. I bought this and 2 GameCube Need for Speed games for $20. And that was the door opener to get me in to buy a whole bunch of other stuff. And it was at my honey hole. We have one thrift store that we don't tell anybody about because it's an amazing place. Every time we go there, we get good deals. And I bought 2 packs of unopened Kodak film, and I bought a thermostat, and everything all told was like $36. It was a great deal because you see this sold for $14.99. The thermostat that I gave $2 freaking dollars for sold in hours for $250. Yes, I love that place. It is a Connect 4. Yeah, Connect 4 thermostat, Connect 4 brand thermostat. So definitely a good deal. I love that thrift store, and I'll continue to go back there. Actually, we've got a rummage sale we're going to this weekend there, so that's going to be fun. But happy about that one. Next one, Porsche valve stems, smalls 11. It's going to be right there. There they are. Got these at a high-end yard sale. Porsche valve stems. I gave $50 for a whole box full of Porsche, Jaguar, and what else was in there? I think it was just Porsche and Jaguar. Maybe. Porsche, Jaguar, Maserati. There was some Maserati stuff in there as well. Gentleman had, I pulled up, he had an H2. He had freaking Porsche Cayenne. Had a big Harley inside. Definitely loved his toys. Huge, nice house, and there was no one there, and I was shocked. And it was mainly because it was in a seedy part of town. God love them, but even they, you know, in talking to the family, they said, yeah, you go one street this way or that way, it's a little rough. And that kind of deters people from going to yard sales in there because you have to know each individual street. And I didn't happen to know it. I was just like, whatever, yard sale, I'm going to go. And I went and I showed up and I was like, this is amazing. And I got a bunch of great stuff like that. So that is $19.99 going out of here. I've already made my money back out of the lot. I gave $50, but I sold some Maserati emblems and some other different stuff and made my money back. So we're in a profit now. Now it gets weird. Some shoes. I sold some shoes in smalls S4. I have a feeling I'm not gonna, yeah.
You're giving me more than one pair. Oh.
I don't know which ones. That's them. Yep. Monster High Laguna Blue Doll Pink Black Wedge. This is why people love Monster High for reselling. $21.99. Can you believe it? I can't believe it, man. $21.99 for those little guys to finish someone's Laguna Blue doll. They're, I guess, hard to find. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's kind of crazy to me. $21.99 going out of here. Fantastic sale. Oh, hi. Hello. Breakfast is delivered. I'll be back, guys. All right, guys, I'm jumping in to interrupt myself because I just finished with the video. It's like going to be weird. I know we're going to chop edit and do everything, but I just finished the video. We started to package, and I see a lot of people talk about shipping supplies and boxes and tape and all the different stuff. Not everything is created equal. The people that go on and on about the American Bubble Boy tape, I haven't used it yet, but I will tell you that I would bet $1 to a bucket of poop that the tape that we buy from our local supplier is 10 times better, and it's the same price. It is the same damn price, and I don't care what anybody will tell us because it just grips better. I just used these labels for the first time. This is the first time I bought these from my local supplier. They are not cheap. Not cheap at all. They're about 4 cents a label, which is par for the course from what I'm seeing from what I can buy online. We had problems with our labels. We would put them on a package. We'd set the package outside to be picked up by the mailman, and the edges would start to flare up. By the time I take things to the post office, the edges would start to flare up. I'd have to, push them back down. I'll tell you right now, 4 packages in, I'm not going to have to do that. These stick so much better. They're the same damn price as what we pay for stuff online, but they're 10 times better. Support your local vendors. If you're in a big city or a larger city, somewhere near Cincinnati, you've got a shipping supply company. Somewhere, some way, some shape, somehow. And I'm not talking Staples. I'm talking, go on Google and look up shipping supplies. And you will find shipping supply companies. Ours is AM Shipping Supply. He is a great guy, and he sells us everything that we could possibly need. These are one of them. They sold us one. I'm going to go back and buy a whole case. I'm ready. They're that great. $160 a case, and you get 4 1000 spool thing rolls of it. So that's where we're at. But I wanted to give you that update. Let's go back to shenanigans. All right, I'm back. I'm a fat kid. I needed to put food in my belly, and that's what I did. And when I was doing that, I pulled a couple orders. I got some Sizzix, the little cutting pads. Got 2 of those. Bought these in a lot for $10 with a whole bunch of other stuff. We've already made our money well into the money on that. This sold for $14.99 plus shipping. The other one of the circuit testers, $79.99 plus shipping. And these, the life of a reseller. They were not where we thought they would be. Had no SKU on them. So had to go find them. And that took about 10 to 15 minutes. It sucked. I don't know where we got them from. I have no idea. They're American Eagle men's 34 used jeans. I mean, there's no shortage of being able to find stuff like that. If that's your niche, more power to you. But it's something that we don't do very often. I have no idea where we got it. But used jeans, 34s, American Eagle, sold for $19.99 plus shipping. So it's an easy shipper, but it's a weird thing. It's definitely a weird thing. Got another smalls. I'm gonna guess that that's it right there. I don't know. Yeah, that looks like it. It is another Monster High Doll piece. This is a dress, and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping. I don't know. Don't ask. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. This is my favorite sale, and then I'll get into my topic. This is my favorite sale of the weekend because it's just weird. Got it at some random yard sale on the side of a highway, not even a road. It is a Napco ceramic camera planter. It's just neat. It's a little older. Made to look like a camera. Napco. Not a whole lot of them have sold. Anything Napco is usually a pretty good item to look at. I would definitely grab anything that you see at a yard sale that says Napco on it and look it up. It took it a long time. Yeah, we probably had it for 9 months, more than that maybe. I don't know. Definitely had it for 9 months because we've got it last year. So I can tell from where the picture was taken that it was before we had the shed, and might have gave a buck. No, we bought a camera lot. That's what it was, and it was in the camera lot, and we thought it was a camera at first, and gave $10 for the camera lot. Already well into the money on that camera lot. That just sold for $78. $78 plus shipping. So that's a fun one. Always a good one to sell there. Got a lot of Elvis records. The King. I think I picked these up at a private pick. Been doing more private picks lately. I love me some records. I'm telling you, records can be huge money. Got Foreigner. Oh, who's that? That's The Cure. Where is my Elvis? I don't know. I don't recognize that one. Alice Cooper. Queen. Are they at the other end? I think they are. I think they're already, yeah, they're already packaged. Look at that. There's 4 of them. That's why I packaged them, because I was afraid that if Angie pulled it, she wouldn't know which ones. It makes it difficult when you got a lot of things, you know, to know exactly which ones go with the lot. So just to make it easier, I packaged it for her when I listed it. $19.99. Not a great sale, but you know, when you're getting records for 50 cents or so, you can throw them on the shelf and get them gone. F3, a jazz figurine. F3. I have a feeling this is going to be a fun one to find. Just because, yep, it's wrapped up. Let me put you guys down. Be right back. And here he is. He was wrapped up in bubble wrap, stuck down in there for good measure because we didn't want him getting damaged. He is a black jazz player. We got a storage locker, and it had a bunch of little African-American figurines that we were able to list and made some good money out of it. The storage locker overall was a bust, but made some good money off those little figures if you look at just the scope of what they are. And my last item was actually a 31 utility tote. We already went through all that. So eBay still has me screwed as far as the dilemma of the transmission. This gets weirder and weirder. The guy finally shipped the transmission 2 days before the last day to ship the transmission was. And he shipped it to me and it showed up on Friday. On Wednesday of last week, the funds for the transmission were still on hold. As of Thursday, eBay released the funds back to me. eBay changed the wording of the case to say, we are waiting for the buyer to ship it to you. Once it arrives, we will, and these are their exact words, because I had to look this up several times. We will refund the buyer on your behalf. Now, if I make a donation to the American Red Cross, the American Cancer Society, American Lung Association, any of these different categories of charities or whatever, and I do it on your behalf, that means I take my money and I do it in your name. Correct? It's the way I've always known that to be, and that's the way that typically people look at things. So I'm to understand that eBay is going to give him his money back on my behalf. And that's why they released my funds. Yeah, it's been weird because it showed up on Friday. I can't talk about all of it because there's still some weird stuff going on, but it showed up on Friday and it was damaged. And I'll make sure Angie posts some pictures of the boxes here to show you exactly how it showed up. But it showed up and the box was destroyed. He took and put a 150-pound transmission, just put it in a cardboard box. Put it on a piece of wood and put it in a cardboard box. When I shipped it to him, I put it on a piece of wood and I put a piece of wood underneath the box. You know, I put it inside of a cardboard box, but inside the cardboard box, I built a little exoskeleton sort of out of this stuff. I'll show it to you because I used this in particular, and these are the remnants of it out of that stuff. This is cardboard. This is 1/4-inch cardboard, and I built a whole shell around the inside of that box and glued it all together so that that box could not collapse. There was no way for that box to collapse. They would have to rip the box off to get the box to collapse. I built that around it, and when it showed up to him, he said, yes, there was some damage here and there, and I expected there to be some cuts and rips and stuff along the sides of the box. That's kind of normal for something that heavy, but it, generally speaking, was still a box. His, not so much. And it showed up and it's broken. So now I've got 2 issues. I've got the issue of a broken returned transmission that he claimed had internal damage. The only way to tell me that it had internal damage was to actually install the damn thing, and he didn't do that. He said that I could just tell because my mechanic said so. Wrong. And it's been a whole kerfuffle to say the least. So eBay still has got me bent over a barrel. Waiting on them to see what's going to go on. They said the last, and I've talked to several people, this is what gets me really grinds my gears, is I've talked to several people through eBay trying to get this ended. I sent them a message on Saturday after I received it 24 hours after I received it on Friday. Sent them a message, said, hey, this case is still open. What's going on? They replied back, said, hey, we see that it's been delivered. We'll close it now. All right, cool. You should see an email within 24 hours, and the case will be closed. All right, fantastic. Thanks. I appreciate your help. The guy's name was Mario. Thanks, Mario. 24 hours go by, nothing. No email, no close of the case. I still got my money. I still got the transmission. I still got everything. So I sent them another message. Hey, what's going on? I'm waiting for an update with this. They hit me back with, we'll do some training with that guy because he sucks. He didn't close the case. And I'm like, okay, this is like the 10th person in regards to this case that I've talked to. What in the hell's going on? Like, somebody needs to give me some help here because it's just not working out. So I don't really know. As of right now, they told me to reach out to the the seller or the buyer and say, hey, you screwed this up. What are we going to do? And also to reach out to UPS to try to get my money back from UPS for damaged items. I don't know. We'll see. They seem to say that they're going to take money from me. But I said, it's not on hold. They said, ooh, that's weird. And I don't know what they're going to do. I just don't know. I have no idea. We're still in limbo. So, and it's a $1,600 limbo. It's not like this is just, a $9 dress. It's not one of those. I would have just refunded them if it was a $9 dress. But $1,600? Nope. Nope. That's a trip that's more than we spent to go to Crossville, to go to Tennessee this past week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. So that's where we're at with that. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. We appreciate you just tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.